Sociology of it is kind of strange. You had rampant costumery all over the place. Everybody was more interested in dressing up than playing music. The only type of music that was successful in Los Angeles during the 60s was folk rock. My favorites are probably the ones that make everybody else vomit. In the 60s, all this flower power stupidity. Literally no market for anything with a blues bass influence. And then into the 70s, it got vague. The scene in Los Angeles dissipated, so there wasn't really any focus to it. Anything that you could stick on a record that would sell, people came to Los Angeles to do. It's a major record manufacturing center. And the 80s is an extension of that. Somebody figured out that because you could dress in a different costume, and you had people coming from all over the country who could probably play an instrument before they got there, but as soon as they got to Los Angeles, they forgot all of their chops, made themselves as ugly as possible, figuring that was the best way to get a record contract. I mean, you here on MTV should know about formula music. We are talking mass formulation. Give me a break. I mean, let's face it.
Leak detected. SWIMCORE radio.
Today, the Daily World Record, you'll see such amazing stories as prove the Elvis was a space alien.
The station gets clearer after midnight.
Undead voodoo bones, ritual revealed. Psychic triplets, wet TV, and Hindu love trip. All this and more on MTV.
Okay. Looks like we're tapped into MTV somehow. Or something close to it. These tapes aren't labeled very well. Let's see what we got.
SWIMCORE radio remains active. The station gets clearer after midnight. Log transmission recovered. The station gets clearer after midnight.
It's a double-edged sword. I don't go back in time and listen to it. I worked on it and brought it as far as I could right then. A lot of it I didn't even finish. You wait until, you can find other things to go with it. We live in a singles-driven market. I come from the old school, making albums, and that's what I'll always.
I have a love-hate battle going on with technology.
All hail to the new king!
A lot of artists aren't getting paid full scale for their art.
I know you haven't always loved the internet.
Because of downloading and things like that, the internet is kind of like a black hole. Not that it's just about the money, but it's about justice and fairness, and it's hard to audit, it's hard to get accounting. And when people say that they love you and they respect you, but at the same time take, 80% of your earnings, and they'll probably edit all of this out, and then expect you to fix your own communities.
Party man!
How are you seeing progress right now with all of that? Can you use it to your advantage?
That's the sharp part of the sword. The sword, and we're at the wrong end of it right now. So eventually, with courageous people going out there and actually saying something and standing up for it, I think we'll get some balance.
Worry about losing your job. Worry about whether Charlie Sheen is drunk again.
pop culture is handled from above, where journalism has largely been replaced by celebrity pop culture, which now goes hand in hand with the way American mass media is handled.
Clear down to scenic Argentina!
I've, witnessed with alarm how the dumbing down of the news media, not just from, say, the 70s to the 80s, 80s to the 90s, but now it goes on at warp speed, where even a CNN broadcast is much more of a cartoon show than it was even 3 months earlier.
There's no punk rock in Afghanistan, Russia, Czechoslovakia.
Interlocking boards of directors of these lovely corporations who also in some cases manufacture arms or nuclear power components,
Nebraska.
Yeah, they said just the discourse gets slanted more and more to the right.
If you don't keep your eyes open, there won't be anything like that here either.
Don't worry about losing your job. Worry about whether Charlie Sheen is drunk again. Everybody needs to do their part to keep up with the state.
We'll be forced to buy.
Well, in America, it's everybody needs to keep up with the Joneses.
You'll do it.
Let's try another one.
Remember MTV in the old days? Like how between videos they used to show these weird ass things that had like that two-headed girl puppet that like got out of bed or something.
I don't think that's the clip they meant to send.
Then there was that guy that was like, give me some Puppet Brown.
Let's try another one.
What's wrong with the Puppet Brown thing? Do you remember those? The weird ass puppet and screwed up cartoons MTV used to say between videos?
I don't think that's the clip they meant to send.
People are forced to sign contracts, so they're made to do something. Some of y'all don't understand that rapper jacking is like new fishing. There's a widening gap right now between the art, the artist, and the public. When you look on MTV, you see Tyrese rolling around on a Sea-Doo, and we got a $60,000 piece of ice to make you dizzy around his neck, and he loses it in the water. 25 people go looking for it, and he said, well, fuck it. You know, what does that say to average cat that's looking at the video? When Cat come to Dallas, he gonna need 25 bodyguards. In Dallas, oh, he don't mind missing that? Right now, Cats are between the two. And I don't blame the artist. How the hell you gonna be between the public and also the NYPD? One cat calls giving back to the community, coming up out of the project, throwing dollar bills up in the air to the kids. Treated as cattle. Never blame the artist. As cattle, like mindless children anyway. You give a fool $1 million, what do you got? They have no developmental skill, because nobody's saying once you have the contract, we can't school you on life management? A fool with $1 million. But you got these cats out here, executives, once they sign them, they know they could get paid more. They could go to fucking Bel Air or their little fucking penthouse. They ain't got nothing to do. Say, yo, that young cat we signed is wild, son. Yo, he's wild. You signed that motherfucker, didn't you? So my bottom line, right? You know, Russell asked me, I said, you know, this is something that's about all of us because look, many of y'all are getting like 35. I've been seeing y'all since some of y'all now you're 36 and you're getting older and now there's some concern. I said, the bottom line, black people across the country, some of y'all might not know this, but life to them is images and perception. Black folks, if you don't put it on BT, WB, UPN, or Hot 97, shit, you can say, look, we bomb in New York Thursday. Cats be like, yo, what's up Friday? Look, first of all, intelligence will save your ass anyway. Speaking on this subject for 14 years at a collegiate level. He'd allowed me to come to Harvard to look at 350 white kids taking notes, while black kids might want to go to that frat party. But understand this, images control perception. It's a bad mother. Yo people, perception is everything. You have to study Nazi propaganda to understand what's going on with the transmission of media images. A fool with $1 million.
Let's try another one.
Speaker.
Speaker.
Receiver.
Receiver. Television?
Television.
Now your stereo system's complete. MTV, music television.
Still not it. That's two in a row.
We should show some more weird-ass puppets and screwed-up cartoons on MTV.
Either the archives mixed up or somebody filed these exactly where they wanted them. Still not it.
I guess in almost every circumstance, I'm more comfortable doing something myself.
Television used to be called the vast wasteland.
The number one mistake that bands make is to think that they can outsmart a system.
For music television, MTV.
You get involved in this sort of professional way of doing things, a sort of mainstream way of doing things, like a manager and a booking agent and a record label and a promotions person. You know, we pay all of these people to facilitate different aspects of our career. Somehow we can outsmart the pure mathematics of that and keep our heads above water. And that system exists to support itself. It doesn't exist to support the bands. That's the biggest sort of business mistake that bands can make. That this system, that they can just sort of jump into this system and somehow avoid money comes in at one place and then it gets spread out to all these other people. What appears to be pure mathematics, you know, spread out to all these other people who don't actually earn the money, they're just doing things and charging a tax in the process. The way to avoid that is to do as much of the administration and as much of the support for your band, doing as much of that yourself as possible. You're keeping all of the money and you're keeping control of all the decisions. I guess in almost every circumstance I'm more comfortable doing something myself. I work in a recording studio. I built for that purpose. But I do all my own engineering. I tend to bring my own equipment, so a lot of my own equipment with me. Within the band, Shellac, we do as much as we possibly can ourselves. And I still feel like doing things yourself is valuable its own sake because it teaches you more about the circumstances that you work in, and it teaches you more about all the different aspects of your existence.